The Real Opinion is brought to you by Rainstorm Car Wash. Get in and get clean today.
I think Rob Schneider made the right call not being in this one. And Mr. Sandler, for the love of all that is good and actually funny, please don't give us Grown Ups 3. Is it over? Oh, good. Look, they accidentally showed about 5 minutes of that movie when I went to go see Turbo the other day, and even that much more of Grown Ups 2 is unbearable. Okay, now back to business. Hey everybody, I'm Geno Reynolds from The Real Opinion, here to tell you about the first of 2 Ryan Reynolds movies that come out this week, Turbo. Now when I go to see a kids movie, I try to think like my kids. Would my sons Andy and Ryan like this? Would they find it funny? Would they sit through or would they want to get up and run around the theater, or would they want to go play with toys? Not that this movie is terrible, but I don't think kids are going to find it that entertaining. Ryan Reynolds plays Theo, or Turbo as he likes to be called, and he's a snail that has always wanted a little more speed out of life. When he is not at work in the tomato garden, he is in a garage and somehow watching videotapes of old IndyCar races featuring his favorite driver, Guy Gagne, played by Bill Hader. Guy is always talking about big dreams being accomplished by little people, which of course inspires Turbo. After a bad day at work, Turbo goes to the highway to watch the cars, but ends up having a sort of Spider-Man moment involving 2 illegal street racing cars and some nitrous oxide. He discovers that he has developed some new abilities, with speed being one of them. After a mishap at work causes Turbo and his brother Chet, played by Paul Giamatti, their jobs, they end up on an adventure that will change their lives, as well as the lives of many others. While this movie has a decent premise of following your dreams and never let being an underdog stop you, the execution of the story is what really drags this one down. That is not to say it is a bad movie, but I found that the pacing and humor is really what hurt this one. For a movie about a racing snail, the movie moves a little slow. The movie also tries to be funny, but the jokes just don't work. A lot of the jokes are based on who's playing the character. Snoop Lion's character is kind of mellow. Samuel L. Jackson's character Whiplash is kind of loud and commanding. I did think Maya Rudolph's character Byrne was kind of funny, but once again, not really anything different or out of character. That being said, having Luis Guzman and Michael Pena play the taco-selling brothers with big dreams wasn't a bad idea. With those two, it never is. I like the message of the movie, but there are better kids' films out right now. Though I think that with it being the summertime and a kids' film, it'll probably do pretty good at the box office. But if I'm thinking like my kids and trying to decide if I wanted to go see this, I think I'd rather go see Monsters University or even Despicable Me 2 again instead, and watch this one when it comes out on video. Well, that about does it for today. Make sure to like The Real Geno, the new home for The Real Opinion on Facebook, and @The Real Geno on Twitter. There you can get the real first impression, which is my first impression of a movie right after I watch it, sometimes even days before my written and TV reviews. But remember, it's only just one guy's opinion. I'm Geno Reynolds from The Real Opinion. Until next time.
The Real Opinion is brought to you by Rainstorm Car Wash. Get in and get clean today.